Hi, this is Ann Barshall, and this video is about how to turn on the plumbing in my cottage.
Do you go now?
Oh, so first, Joseph, point to those drains. We missed the drains.
So, this is a drain.
Yep.
The drain over there with
Right
the
here.
little blue thing on the rubber tube.
Yep.
And then there's two on that pipe over there.
One on this pipe, and then one right here.
Yeah.
Now, another thing that really needs to be done in here is that we need to have a shop vac over it once a year because the mice keep eating the insulation and creating a mess down here. And we need to verify that the insulation is still good enough to use this for winter water. We haven't been using it for winter water very much.
And then there's that one up there.
Yep.
Okay.
It looks like there's some discarded pipe over there on the left, on the floor.
Where?
Little black stuff.
Yeah, we should probably throw that out.
This is this what you're talking about, or?
No, that stuff. This stuff over there. But,
Oh, okay, the old cast iron.
Is there a place to take that to recycle it?
Up in Berlin. Up on Route 16. Okay. I think that is it from down here.
So what? Just tell him again in words what you did.
So we put in that, we turned this knob,
So that,
Yeah.
that one.
and
was
there's
on.
another knob
Turn
over
this
there
knob.
on a rubber tube. Then there's a plug which goes into that copper pipe, and then there's a plug that goes in this copper
Yep,
pipe
at the
all the way
bottom.
down there.
And then the next thing is outside.
Okay, so that's it.
So what
here.
you just did now is you turned off the drains.
Yep.
But then you have to turn on the water so it comes in. But you do that after the water's on.
No, we have to connect a union underneath the house. And then we turn the water on. Because if not, it'll just...
But what about there's faucets in down here that are turned off, right?
Right.
And those get turned on after the water's back on.
No, you keep these off. These are low point drains.
No, but there's
the winter.
faucets that let water into the house, and those I think are turned off.
No, those are on. Those,
Oh.
those always stay open so it can drain, because if you close them, it's like a straw effect.
Oh, I see.
You put your straw...
Because
in
I
it,
think
drain-
he turns off this this valve here that goes to the back for the winter anyway.
There's a valve over here.
There's a valve over here.
This one,
yeah,
right?
that goes to the back bathroom that I think he turns off in the winter.
So we can we turn that on now, or we wait until we?
I would turn that on. It might be on.
How do we know? If you got to make sure turn it.
Well, did you come up this winter?
Someone was here in November, I think.
Okay, so he probably left it off.
Okay.
I think you're turning it off right now.
No, he's turning it on.
He's turning it on. Okay.
Yeah, I didn't know about that. Bill didn't tell me about that.
Yeah.
Is that
So
as
what
far as it
happens
goes?
is when we turn off the water in the fall is we turn off the valve to the back bathroom
Okay. So that's everything here.
because
Yep.
that's not protected by this insulation, so it can't be used in the winter.
Okay. So I stop it now, and then we go outside.
Okay, if we're
Yep.
done, yeah. So turn.
I gotta go get a screwdriver real quick, unless you have a standard screwdriver.
So this is the low point. This down there is the low point drain for the hot water heater.
Yep, and you have to drain this every year and make sure that's open.
What?
Is it filming?
Yeah. So that's that.
Yep.
So then we need to shut off all the faucets in the house.
Yep.
And there's a low point drain back here, right? Probably.
Nope.
So we're just turning off all the faucets.
Yep.
Okay.
You do need to leave one on. I usually leave the kitchen one on because when the water comes in, it starts filling up the hot water tank and it'll start building pressure.
So we need to leave the
Yes.
hot water on somewhere on.
Yeah, like I said, I usually do the kitchen because that's the easiest.
So this one this way, right?
Close the cold and leave the hot open.
So hot's usually left, right?
Yep.
So we'll just leave it to the left.
Yep. And when it fills up, the air escapes and you can actually hear it. Most of the time.
Okay.
You can.
So that's that.
Now I'm noticing in here they talked about turning off all the faucets, but they didn't show turning off the faucets in the middle bathroom, but that would have to be done too.
But
So
this right here is
that's
the
the
last.
union, and that has to be hooked up.
Yep. You gotta be very careful not to cross thread it. That'll just destroy the threads and you'll have to replace everything.
Okay.
And on this, you want 2 wrenches at least for torque and counter torque.
So you want 2 wrenches. Okay.
And then snug it up and you should be set. This is the low point for that bathroom in the wintertime.
Okay.
Or when you drain it. And it has to be done or you'll blow the whole back.
When it freezes?
Yep. That's that faucet you turned on. That
Leaves
fifth
here.
one or the third faucet I didn't know about. That's what goes to this pipe.
Okay.
And now, last but not least, turning it on.
Okay. So finding the turn on, the little place,
All right, go ahead.
is somewhere back there with a black shape where he is. And then we'll go through this. I guess there's some sort of trail thing here. There's a little girder.
Did you have the wrench with
I've got to go get my wrench real quick.
Okay.
But the landmark thing is it's near the only birch tree in here.
Oh, okay. So we got somewhere in here. We got we got that tree over there. And then right there, that black spot is our thing. We have the turn on. There's the little blue thing over there, and there's that, and there's the reflective thing. And it's right near the road. So you're gonna need a wrench for the 5-star piece thing there. There's a pentagonal nut there. That goes in there.
Just a regular slip
And
joint.
just any sort of wrench will work. Just need to apply a lot of force. And then you apply the big black iron wrench thing, which goes in.
Let's see. Okay. To turn it on, you turn clockwise.
And so
About a quarter turn.
about a quarter turn clockwise.
Yep.
And then you put the nut back in.
Put this back on to keep the weather out. If you get water in here and it freezes, it'll just rip everything apart. Oh, it's enough. Okay, now we go up and check the house. Oh,
So the large black T-shaped wrench that's used in this video is stored on the screen porch on hooks on the wall, and I had never known what it was for before, so I hope no one ever throws it out because it's really important.
And of course, this is the circuit breaker.
master bedroom. Water pump is 14 and 16, which is right here.
So 14 and 16 on that little switch.
Yep, it's the second
The double
one
switch.
up. Yep, second double. This one.
Okay.
And here we go.
And you can hear you might be able to hear a gentle hissing. And we'll check to see if the water comes on. There's probably like a thing on below it that.
Shut off.
Yeah,
Ooh, something died under here.
many somethings probably.
Here we go.
That's the noise.
Yep. Should be the hot water tank. Oh, the shower. The shower handles need to be shut off in the spring and opened in the opened in the winter. Any faucet or anything like that needs to be opened.
The sound of the faucet, of the pressure appearing.
Was there anything else done in here besides turning on the faucet?
There's also turning on circuit breaker for the.
Turning on the pump.
Yeah.
We got the bottom of the pump. The bottom of the hot
But you
water.
filmed all that stuff, right?
Yep. So we need a garden hose to drain what?
Right here. You have to
right
attach
there.
it on. So when you open it, the water doesn't go everywhere. And then you run the garden hose out the back door.
Okay.
And then you open that with a standard screwdriver, the flathead.
Okay. You're a movie star, Cyrus. So you just quick turn that up and take it off.
Yeah.
Just take off the head.
There's water, it's pressurizing right now, so if I take it off, we're going to get wet.
Oh.
But you unscrew the whole thing, you take this handle, you hold it, and you shake it a couple times.
Yeah, because otherwise the head will break.
Right up in here, usually, if there's a little bit of water in there and it freezes, it just cracks it all to hell. That's pretty good timing with the camera.
And there goes the water turning on.
Yep. It's cold.
So what Bumper was telling us was something we haven't been doing, which is to take that spray hose off when the plumbing is turned off in the winter to avoid freezing.
Okay, so the water heater is the bottom left double switch.
Yep. And you turn that on only after you get water out of the faucet from the hot water side.
Okay.
Now just one more thing. It turns out there is a faucet over here in front of the house. I don't know if you can see it, but it's right below the kitchen sink, and that has to be turned off when the water's turned on. We found it running last night.